Well, hello, Key Life Ministry. Happy anniversary, 40 years. Congratulations and salutations. Hey, I just want to share a little bit about some of my memories of Steve Brown and Key Life Ministries. You know, I met Steve for the first time in, about 1988. That's almost 40 years ago. I can't believe it. Of course, I was a small child and he was already old. And we were cruising together on a Bill Gaither cruise. He was sort of the Bible teacher, preacher of the week, and I was part of the music. And I think he and Anna and Vicky and I were the only Presbyterians on the whole boat. But I liked him right away. I was a little suspicious, because he was a preacher. But the more I got to know him, the more I love that man. And because he had what I needed. He had the gospel. He had the good news of grace, and he just reminded me of all the things I needed to hear. I was still a relatively new Christian, and trying to navigate the waters of Christian music. I was so confused about how entertainment and ministry could live together. Still am, but there in the midst of all my insecurities and self-doubts and posturing and fears and everything else, I needed someone like Steve to remind me that God loved me no matter what. And that was my starting, middle, and end for everything I did. So it was just great to have a friend like Steve come into my life. And he's been there ever since. So I'm so grateful for him and all the good times we had together. It wasn't long before Steve was asking me to join in on some Key Life ventures like Born Free seminars and Grace for the Moment concerts and, the Great American Medicine Show. All these things were usually done with Charlie and Ruth Jones, Peculiar People. We had such a great time. And then, of course, it's not all about Steve Brown at Key Life Ministries. It was, he couldn't have done any of it without partnering with great people like Kathy Wyatt and George Bingham and Eric Guzman and so many more. Those are just wonderful memories for me, and they were so helpful in my life and just growing up in the grace and knowledge of Jesus and his gospel. So I just want to say thank you for being there for me and so many others, and congratulations. And I'll just end with this right here. And you think about that.